guys, today we're gonna put out the camera in the rear view position. We're doing a little test here. Generally when you drive down the road, it's not uncommon for people to tailgate you. I mean, they will get on your butt and ride your back of your car and tailgate. So I thought for just for the heck of it, we would put the camera on backwards and see what we see behind ourselves instead of looking forward. You know, I was looking up definitions for tailgating, and you know, tailgating is classified as an assault with a deadly weapon, because when you're using a car and intimidating people and actually possibly could cause bodily bodily injury by your actions, you're using that vehicle as a weapon, and so you could actually be charged with assault with a deadly weapon. You could be charged. Now, you probably won't, because the way the laws are, it just probably would not be charged, you know. Oh, what I was curious about, a lot of times, you know, your mirrors, they appear closer than they are and all that, and a lot of times that is deceptive. You know, there's a truck right behind me right now. We're stopped at a traffic light, but I'm curious to see how close that truck there appeared on the camera, because we were stopped and but he was pretty close. But there's times when you're going down the road, it seems like they're that close. I'm guessing, I haven't looked at the video yet, but I'm guessing he was probably maybe 2 feet off my bumper, you know, but it was no problem because we were stopped. It wasn't like we were traveling down a road at a certain speed, and if I was to make a quick stop, something run out in front of me, an animal, or you know, about anything else could run out, a person, car in front of you, stop real quick. Now, usually I don't have an issue with a car stopping in front of me, stopping real quick, because I don't tailgate. I do my best to maintain a safe distance. The proper distance that you should be driving, for every 10 mile an hour, you should be maintaining 1 car length. So if you're doing 60 mile an hour, you should have about 6 car lengths. So keep that in mind when you're driving. And I also looked up, why does people do that? Why do they tailgate you? One of the big reasons they tailgate you, because they want to go faster than you. That's one. They want to go faster with you, and so you're in their way. They want you out of your way, and so I don't know, whatever reason, they think if they get right up on your rear end, they are going to accomplish this. So, and it really doesn't happen. Another reason is because they're stupid. And this was actually in the definition, because they were stupid. They're not actually pay attention to driving. They don't even realize that they're tailgating you. They are just doing it because they don't even think about it, you know, being goofy and stupid, you know. Now, how can you get them to back off? Well, that could be a touchy subject in today's society, because people are nasty. They might pose physical harm on you just because they don't like what you're doing. Instead of, in the old day, you could flip them the bird. That's what was always my favorite. Or, you know, you can just tongue lash them. Nobody gets hurt by flipping the bird, lashing out and just tongue lashing them, telling them what you think. Nobody's harmed in that. But today, they'll do physical harm to you. You know, they can beat you up, they can shoot you. You know, that's what you gotta be careful of. on it. But another thing they said in this little article I had read about, you know, a lot of times you want to just hit the brakes or tap your brakes, and they say that's probably not the best thing to do. They tell you to turn on your four-way flashers. Now that could be controversial too, because a lot of states it's against the law to drive with your flashers on. And I guess the only time you should use them is when you're sitting still. Sue had done it one time driving through Jacksonville. You had a tire issue and driving slower than normal, so she put the flashers on just to, you know, warn people I'm driving slower than normal. You know, I had a mechanical issue. Well, she didn't get stopped, but a cop up in Jacksonville come up with his bullhorn, and he says, "Ma'am, shut off your flashers. It's against the law to drive with your flashers on." Well, you know, I really found that kind of weird, because I think it was a safety issue by her having a set, but the law says no, you can't do that. You can't drive with your flashers on. If you're in a hard rain, if you're in hailstorm, no matter what, it's really against the law. Now that's Florida, and I don't know if that's all over the country, and that's in Florida, that it's against the law to drive down a road with your flashers on.
Well, at least that's what he told me.
That's what the cop, and I had heard that before. I've heard him on TV talk about that and say that you can't really run with your flashers on. That's against the law. So, you know, that was some of the things they suggested, whether it'd be good or bad to do, is use your flashers instead. You know, another thing that you could do is slow down. And sometimes you can slow down to the point maybe they'll go around you. I have actually slowed down and have had them just stay behind you. It's like, well, come on, buddy, go on around. Don't you get what I'm trying to tell you? If you want to be that close, just go on around me. I'm giving you the opportunity, you know, like if there was an area there. So anyways, that's some of the things that you can do. Another thing, and like I just made this move here into the left lane. I'm gonna be making a left turn up here. The road will divide apart, and it'll go each way, and you need to be in the left lane to make a left turn, and so you'll give yourself plenty of time to get over. Because what a lot of cars will not do, if you're trying to get over, they won't give you a space to get over. And so you almost have to stop to let the traffic clear to get in your lane. So you got to be prepared. And so I get prepared. I get in the left lane here. Now occasionally somebody don't like that and will tailgate you, because now I drive the speed limit. I usually drive right on the speed limit. You know, once in a while a little bit below, but most times just drive the speed limit. People don't like it because you're driving the speed limit. They want to go much faster, a whole lot faster than that. So they'll get irritated because I'm in this left lane. They go, "You get out of the left lane." Well, I'm making a turn right here. This is what we're going to be doing right here, is making a left turn. Now, if I was in that right lane, I'd have to try to make sure I can get over here to make my turn. And I said again, there's no such thing as courtesy. I mean, some people are courteous, but most of them aren't. Trying to get over, you know, you got your blinker on, you go, I want to get in this lane, and that won't happen. So I've learned to prepare myself ahead of time, especially when I know the road and want to get over into that lane. So I'll make sure I get into the left lane. Now they're even got laws that you're not supposed to go in the left lane unless you're passing and that. But there's times you need to be in the left lane. I think that's a bad law. I think long as you're going to speed, and I know a lot of people, I'll probably get comments on it, but it's safer to be in the left lane a lot of times than it is to be in there, as long as you're going the speed limit. I'm sorry if you're going over the speed limit, you're breaking the law, but they have changed the laws around where you could possibly be breaking the law because you're in the left lane and doing the speed limit. You would be breaking the law. Now, I can understand not to get in the left lane and going 5-10 mile an hour under the speed limit, because you're just becoming a nuisance then. So crazy driving, as you've gathered. I don't like to drive. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm kind of doing a thing. I haven't had nobody tailgate me.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
And it's 99% of the time when I go out somewhere, I look in the mirror and bam, there's somebody. All I see is their front grill, you know, and so I haven't had a tailgate. Hey guys, thanks for watching my little video on tailgating. I hope you had fun with it as I did. Nobody tailgated me. That's the way it always works out. But hey, if you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up. If you got any comments, questions, or complaints, leave it in the section below. If you're not subscribed, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you want to be notified of other videos. So we'll see you guys the next time. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, if you want to order some merchandise, we have stickers available. We have coffee chat mugs, and we have t-shirts. Just click the area where the description below, and you can order it. The stickers are $5 each, and you can put your address there, and so we know where to mail them to. So if you want any merchandise, you can click the description area.